We're here behind the lodge on this wintry April morning, and we're going to talk about, today we're going to talk about some human-made, man-made features out in the clearing landscape, starting with Emma's chairs, and in the background there's an Emma's bench. We have both. And we call them Emma's chairs and Emma's benches in honor of Emma Toft, a great lady of conservation in Door County who was a great friend of Jens Jensen and Mirtha Fulkerson and very involved at the clearing for many years. And up until the early 80s when Emma died, the clearing actually had their Thursday noon picnic over at Toft Point, at Emma's Toft Point near Bailey's Harbor. And she had an Adirondack chair that she always held court in, from what I've been told. And when she died, that chair came to the clearing. That Adirondack chair was given to the clearing. And then about 20 years ago, we decided that we wanted to start putting some nice chairs and benches out at the clearing. And we decided to use Emma's Adirondack chair as our template. We shallowed up the seat, used, of course, Door County cedar as the wood, and beefed up the hardware, nice stainless steel screws and bolts. And that's when Emma's chairs were born. Over the years, many of them have been donated in memory of someone or as a memorial to someone. Those have a little stainless steel plaque on them that says the person's name and whose memory it's in. So there are many of those at the clearing too, but these are behind the lodge. A nice spot looking down on the water and the sunset. So Emma's chairs, Emma's bench, and they are scattered all around the clearing campus. Well, the famous clearing path lights were designed by the person behind the camera, Eric Rincliffe, back about, I think, just before I came here in fall of 1999. I think the first ones were already made and up at the clearing. Eric designed them and built the first batch of them too. And over the course of the years, we've added more and more of them. Other people have built them. Several others have had a hand in that. But they're really one of the nicest things about the clearing landscape, these beautiful copper and stained glass path lights on these nice standards. They cast a soft glow along the path. We're on the path going down to the workshop. They line the path going down to the schoolhouse, all around Central Campus, buildings, and over at the Jensen Center. And we have a batch of them made we have a few dark spots here and there on campus. We need to get another one. But they are one of the great things about the clearing landscape. We've had many requests over the years to have these for sale in the bookstore. We haven't done that yet. Maybe someday. Anyway, the clearing copper and stained glass arts and crafts path lights. We have a series of planter boxes and kind of matching window boxes in various places. At the clearing, we're down at the workshop here. And one of our volunteers, Gene Kenny, very talented woodworker, built all these, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 years ago. We have them all around Ellison Bay too, that the Ellison Bay Service Club did those. I had suggested quite a few years ago that maybe we can make planter boxes that kind of suggest an apple crate, which we thought was appropriate for Ellison Bay. Obviously an apple crate would be slatted so it can breathe, but I thought maybe this shape and size and architecture suggested an old-fashioned apple crate. Anyway, they make for nice window boxes and planter boxes. Again, Door County cedar from our sawmill down near Sturgeon Bay. And of course, this will be full of nice plants come summer. So the clearing planter boxes and window boxes. This is one of our, although they've been here for maybe 3 years now, one of our new sign standards at the clearing. This is the one at the corner of the service drive up to campus and the road down to or the drive down to the workshop and forge. And a lot of people had a hand in these. Eric, again, the man behind the camera, Eric Rincliffe, had the design and was very involved in the installation. Brian Bukos, our maintenance man, and a friend of his, Joe Schill, one of our forging students, also helped with the installation. Art Weberg, a local metal guy, did those metal pieces at the base. Mike Stapleton, who was one of our woodworking instructors, and he was our general contractor for our kitchen renovation a few years ago, had the basic idea for using this, I think he called it mortise and tenon on steroids system, to attach these crossbars to the main post. And the main post is an old barn beam or barn post from a stock that Roger Coons, one of our longtime instructors, donated many years ago. So lots going on here, but they're really wonderful, very sturdy signposts that direct people to various places at the clearing. Our last landscape feature are these handrails down in the Quarry Garden that we had installed just last year. James Visti, one of our forging instructors, he has a shop down in Sturgeon Bay, from Door County originally, came up with this idea and did the fabrication and the installation. They kind of look like tree trunks and branches. They're kind of going natural. But they really fit the clearing well. They were a wonderful idea. And we have several here, over there. We have every egress into the Quarry Garden has one of these railings. And we're going to add this same railing in a few other places at the clearing over time too. So James Visti's wonderful tree branch and tree trunk fabricated metal railings.